How's that for a view this morning, eh? It's about normal wake up time, sort of 5 o'clock. Made coffee and just came out to have a look. It's beautiful. Fix the oven, make some bread.
That's it.
That's pretty well in. And the tide really hammers down these rivers.
What's going on, babe?
I'm just trying to fix the oven.
And why in particular are you trying to fix the oven?
Because I want to make some bread.
Because we've run out of bread. And the bread is a little bit sweet here anyway.
Yeah.
And
So
just want to get on to baking.
So we've got a buggered, well, I don't know if it's buggered or just dirty, thermocouple. So the thermocouple is what switches the gas on. So I've got to get to the thermocouple and it's under here, so I've got to get this up before I can get to the thermocouple. I just found a screw. So we might be in luck. Alright. WD-40 will fix it.
Saves the day yet again.
Yep.
Little heron over there. The herons are white here. And they're much smaller than the English ones, which are grey on the canals in England. They're very sort of majestic and hold their heads up really high. What's going on, babe?
Well, I got the oven fixed. That only means one thing. Time to make some bread. So from oven mechanic to bread maker, we've moved, ready to get the incoming tide to go up the river. So we've got some hours to kill, so I thought I'll make some bread. As you do.
Did you find a recipe?
Oh, I sort of made it up.
Sometimes it's on the back of the flour packet.
In Spanish.
Oh. Yeah. So what happens to that now?
Wait for it to rise, then you knock it down and you stick it in the baking pan. Bread pan thing.
Doing a bit of boat work while we're sitting here waiting for the tide to turn. Magnus has got the tools out again. Trying to work out whether the transducer is okay but the cable isn't.
It's definitely the transducer because I've just replaced the temporary cable, run it up to the instrument, and yeah.
Nothing worked.
So at least I know now that it's the transducer that's gone and not the cable. So
confirmed.
Confirmed. Which is
diagnosis. I'm gonna have a sneak peek. Look at that! It's already going up. We'll be having yummy bread for brunch, I think. Magnus is really good at making dough. He usually makes our pizza dough. I make it in the mixer and he makes it by hand.
But it's the first time ever I've made bread. So, without a recipe too.
Do you want to tell him about my bread making skills, darling?
Yeah, Wendy's really good at bread. Not. We used to have this German Shepherd dog, big German Shepherd. And she would eat anything apart from Wendy's bread. She used to go and gnaw on bricks. And she'd get through the brick, but she never got through Wendy's bread. It was pretty rock hard, wasn't it, Wen?
Yeah, it was shocking. It rose, it was fantastic, but
yeah,
it was a brick. Worse than a brick.
Yeah. So if I'm doing this wrong, then I'm doing it wrong.
Looks alright.
I'll see them, they will throw it down.
That's pizza, isn't it? Or is it
I
bread?
don't know.
Looks good.
So we'll whack it in bread pan that I greased previously. Let it do its second rising. So here we go.
Is that for fancy?
Yeah, it always looks good when it's like that.
It's out of the oven. It's out of the oven.
Yeah, the
First time ever.
top looks good.
Yeah.
Bottom doesn't. So, yeah.
So It's a very hot oven though.
It is, and yeah, we'll see what it tastes like when it cools a bit.
I think that was on minimum, wasn't it, for the oven?
No, about quarter.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we can. Okay.
Yeah.
Room for improvement. Room for learning.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It looks like bread. Oh, it's a bit doughy.
It's alright.
No, it's alright.
So I reckon it just needs to be not as hot in the oven and in for a bit longer.
Yeah, a bit of jam on that. Bit of loaf.
Delish.
Righto. Let's try it, eh?
How's that?
Tastes like bread. Bit doughy, but like a muffin.
Okay.
It's alright. It's not bad. Yeah, I like that.
What's going on? We've got a different plan now, haven't we?
Yeah, because we haven't got any depth sounder that works 100% yet, and there's a lot of shallow sections on this river. We started going up it and then I didn't feel comfortable, so we're gonna stay out of that shallow river until we get a transducer sorted. So that's tonight's project, and so we'll see where we end up. No idea.
19th of December.
Motor sailing.
We're motoring, and I wonder why that could possibly be. Wow, look at this. It's stunning, isn't it?
We get to this island called Gobernadora or something. It's like Gobernadora. Gobernadora.
That's a sweet
And
place.
go for a little walk and find some ice cold beer. So there's a beer review coming up.
Yep.
And a wine review.
Yep.
And as you'll see, some other bits and pieces.
Yep.
So
So yeah, the videos are going to be a little bit longer.
they've got to be
Our
longer.
usual 8 to 12 minutes, they're starting to
Yeah.
get a little bit longer because we're just
Yeah.
trying to catch up.
Yeah, trying to
It's
catch
really
up.
hard. It's
So I
so
might
much to
actually,
put in.
I might divide this video into two. I
think so.
Yeah.
It'll all just disappear.
So yeah, enjoy it.
Yeah. And apparently there's a little shop here and an eco resort with a gallery, an art gallery or an art something. So we'll see if we can find that. Gonna go ashore. Check it out. Looks very cute. Right, let's go. Here's the cultural hall.
There must be a bar here. There's lots of.
Yeah, it looks like there might be a restaurant. Hello's pretty cool. Not bad. There's the school. There's a little phone box. We found the little shop. That looks okay. Check it out. And this is the other side. It's very peaceful. A few people around, not many, handful. All very friendly. And there's a bright pink house.
Not a jackfruit.
Does anybody know what that is?
Weird, eh?
It's very big. Do you want to put your hand up so we can get a size comparison?
Oh.
Near the fruit. See how big it is? Yeah. They're the leaves. Here we are. Bienvenidos a Isla Gobernadora. Huh. Magnus has just gone in there to see if he can get a I heard the chinking. Oh, what's he got? What?
Successful mission.
He got beer?
2 cold beers.
What?
Packet of Cheetos.
Unbelievable.
$3.
I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed. And they're the biggest beers we've seen since we've been in Panama.
We're doing alright here.
Oh
I like this joint already.
God, I can't believe you got beer. There's nothing on this island and we got beer.
Cold beer.
So I think we'd better do a beer review because we've never had this one before.
Ice cold beer.
This is Cerveza Lager Atlas Premium, 1926. Do you want to do a beer review, darling?
Why not? Colours. Yeah, it's clear. Clear beer. It's not bad. Wow, it's even got flavour. I think the fact that I haven't had a beer in so long, and it's a really hot day, and it's ice cold beer, this is a 9.5 out of 10. Just because of the reasons. And it tastes pretty good. Let's see what Wendy reckons.
Well, it's getting the point for the size, because most of them in cans. We haven't had bottles yet at all, actually. Just whiffs of beer. Actually, that's really good, because it's really hot, and we've just walked halfway around the island. And the fact that we even found beer. Magnus found beer. It's just crazy. You've seen the island. Well, we've shown you the island, or we will show you the island. So, yeah, that's a 9 because it's cold and it's in the middle of nowhere.
And there's nutshell out behind Wendy.
So, cheers, guys. And it's enormous, like a litre of beer. I think it's about time Colin did some work. So I've got him out of the drawer, and he is now telling us the temperature, which is 30 degrees. So this is going to be Corrie's weather from now on. Corrie, 30 degrees and pretty humid, and quite feeling probably like 36. There you go, Corrie. We're heading to Santa Catalina today. We need to get a bit of internet to do some, well, what are we doing? We're just doing, I don't know, bookwork and stuff. And we haven't seen any cruises the whole time that we've been out, which is bizarre, but it's a bit like the narrowboat canals in winter, I suppose. Anyway, we're coming up to Santa Catalina now, and it looks like there are 2 or 3 cruises in the bay, so that's pretty cool. Who knows, might catch up with them. See ya. Are you rolling?
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Fire.
Just don't put me in the middle. Don't ever put me in the middle.
What, do you want to go that side or that side?
Well, I'm going to put it here and I'm going to drink here. We've had this conversation before.
Alright.
Alright.
Rolling.
Hello. When we first...
Action.
When we first got onto the boat, we found a box of wine. And someone said, I wish you'd done a review on the wine. Well, we didn't. But we found it in the supermarket the other day. So, and I must say we've been drinking quite a bit of it. So I thought I'd do that wine review that was requested. So this is a Penasol Vino Tinto Tempranillo, whatever that means. Red wine Vin Rouge, basically. So it's red. You can't really see the colour because it's in a mug.
What country is it from?
I think it's Panamanian. Spain. It's Spanish wine. And I don't normally drink red wine because it makes me a bit unwell, so even half a glass, by the way. So cheers. And I really love this wine. I found it to be easy to drink. It's smooth. It hasn't got those weird preservative flavours in it. It doesn't give me a headache. I'm going to give this 8 out of 10 for a $3.99 bottle of, dare I say bottle? Wine. So yeah, it's a good one. We bought a lot of it. Cheers. Finito, my darling, finito. We've come up to these net markers and we're trying to work out where the beginning and where the ends are so we don't get caught up in the nets or foul the nets of these fishermen. But there's so many, there's like fishermen everywhere. There's 2 over there. There's one behind us over there. It's hard to know where they start and where they finish.
There's no floats.
Yeah. Looks like there's a flag over there as well. It's all very confusing. How confusing is this?
Lots of nets.
So we reckon there are
6 nets. 12 floats. So
12 floats.
I'd say there'd be 6 nets.
About what? 5 fishing boats?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fishing boats.
And it's really hard to know which way to go to get round them all.
They'll come and tell us.
Yeah, we figured
and
they'll...
I reckon we're in a smooth spot here with no nets.
Okay. It's very wobbly today. Catching lots of fish. It's like they're pulling the nets up now. So many flags. Where are we going?
There. Isla Santa Catalina.
But that's... Oh!
Deserted island. Thank you.
That's an interesting building. Being reclaimed by the jungle. Is that it?
That's as far as it
That's your best shot?
I reckon it's armless.
I thought you were going to climb up there and get me a coconut.
Yeah, you're too sure. I did once.
I know.
I paid for it.
Oh, potential. It's sort of the right shape too.
No, it's not wide enough.
No.
Maybe you could catch a little guppy.
Yeah. This pathway is nice. I don't know what that is. Little sun shelter. Good view though. A few palm trees. Up there. I think there's obviously some sort of air feeder maybe.
Some sort of bromeliad.
Wow! This tree is covered in them. Look at this.
It's only recently fallen out. Well, not that recently.
Wow! These things give me the creeps actually. They always have.
Like,
What, it's called Hamburg or it's from Hamburg? Sad, isn't it?
yeah, it's fine.
Well, your thongs are in the dinghy. Oh, you found a...
Perfect.
Wow. What? Oh,
Part of my feet.
that's just like a bat.
I know. Thought we could use it for cricket. There's even a better one I threw down there.
That is, you've got to keep that one.
Better one down there.
Yeah, really? Why'd you throw it away then?
How's that for cribbage board? Round handle, flat bat.
That's they're both beauties.
I'll hit a ball.
I tell you what. Oh, I was going to say we'll take them to the boat and I'll paint them, but I haven't got any paint. What is that? A seed of some sort?
Oh, no, just cracked it open.
Fancy game of cricket?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. You bowling?
No, I'm going to bat. 6!
I nearly broke your bat. It's about to have a game of cricket. What did you say when?
I said you might have to go back a bit.
No, what else did you say?
I don't want to hit you.
No, you said if I hit you, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, if I hit you, I'm sorry.
Ready?
Oh, it's golf. I'm doing golf.
Ready?
Yeah. Is it a rock?
Yeah.
No, don't throw a rock at me.
I didn't throw it at you.
Could have hurt you. Maybe a bottle top. Something out of my way.
Ready?
I don't want to hurt you, darling. Another one.
Ready?
Yeah. You're so close.
Leg
to
before
me, I
wicket.
can't
That's
see.
leg before wicket.
You're so close, I can't even see.
Alright, I'll find a better ball.
You need to go back.
Gotta find a ball. I can only find coconuts everywhere, but no balls.
So many shoes here.
Yes, if you ever run out of shoes, come to this island. Here's a reasonable ball. Round bit of wood.
Probably known as a nut.
No, it's just a bit of driftwood that's...
Beautiful
Come around.
driftwood here.
Yeah. Righto, here we go. What do you want? Just a little lob.
Hold it. You hold it like that. Oh! Did you film that? No.
Yeah, I filmed it.
Show me.
Right, I'll pick up the pace a bit now. DK Lily.
Easy.
Ready?
No!
I threw it onto your bat. I bowled it onto your
No,
bat.
you didn't. I hit it.
Right, hit us.
That's scary.
Alright, hit me a catch.
I like the bat. Easier than that.
You broke the bat.
You didn't. Oh!
You did a Rodney Marsh.
Show everybody my.
So the
stick.
plans are to sail up the Costa Rican coast, just island hopping, and then clear out clear out towards the north of the country, we're going to bypass Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala and El Salvador.
Yep.
Because we really want to get up to Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, up to the Sea of Cortez.
Yeah.
Once we get up there in sort of mid-March, we'll haul out and start sorting the bottom of the boat out and getting some framework built at the back to house solar panels and give us a bit of shade and a few other bits and pieces. Then it's back to Australia for us. We'll leave the boat out of the water in Mexico, head back to Australia, back to a month or two of work.
Yeah.
Back to the boat again, finish off our boat work. And why am I doing all the talking?
Because you know what you're going to say.
Finish off the boat work, spend some more time in Mexico, see how we go, blah blah blah. Then Baja California, out of Mexico, San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco. I've always wanted to sail under the Golden Gate Bridge, so yeah, it'll be fun, and down past Alcatraz, and then continue up the coast to one of the craft beer capitals of the world in Oregon, in Portland. So we're going to go up the Columbia River, cross the bar there, which I've heard is hairy at times.
Be cool.
Some of you live in the area that have invited us and said come out for a beer, so we're going to say g'day.
Yeah.
Same down in San Diego and places like that. People have said come for a beer, so lots of people to see.
Yes.
We want to start, doing for a few more beer reviews here and there.
We've been looking for beer, but we haven't found.
But there's a beer review in this video, and a wine review. Then it's a bit of a sail up to Washington State and to Seattle into Puget Sound. We're going to have some apple pie.
Yes,
and
apple pie.
A lot more beers, because Seattle's also a bit of a craft beer place. And we're going to the northern winter in Seattle and Puget Sound, where our plan is to just chill, get nutshell used to a cold environment, i.e. put in some heating, and insulation, like up the top hatch we need to build some insulation and things, and explore Puget Sound. It's beautiful, apparently. I've seen it because I've got a stepsister that lives there, a half sister that lives there, and so I've been there a couple of times. It's absolutely beautiful. We went up there not last year, 3 years ago with the kids.
Yeah, we did.
And beautiful.
Nice.
And we're going to build a dinghy while we're there. We're going to build a nesting dinghy, is the plan. Out of wood. A sailing nesting dinghy. And then after the winter, we're going to head up to Alaska. We've got the whole inside passage up through Canada and things, and then that's as much as we got planned.
That's the plans.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Yeah. We'd also like to. We've never really said thank you to all our patrons individually, so we're just going to run through you all and thank you so much for your support and your fantastic comments, and thank you to every viewer. So I'm just going to run through all our patrons. There's Raymond, Dale, Paula, Demetrius, Gary, Mark and Bridget, Phil, Andrew and Amber, Klaus, Two Sunset Sailors, George, Daniel, Thomas and Kent.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for your support. Awesome. And thanks to everyone who just keeps watching us every week and
commenting.
The comments, man.
We love it.
Don't ever stop commenting. It's just so nice to feel that we've got this little Nutters community. And it's lovely.
Yeah, it's cool.
So thank you everyone for keeping watching, and
hope you enjoy it.
Hope you enjoy. Tell your friends. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.